Okay, stop what you're doing. Look at my glowing glasses. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Something really quick. We're going to talk about the power that no one else has, and you're going to get it first. We just came off of a huge meeting, and literally, if you have had trouble selling or you can't sell, because let's be honest, selling is like being blindfolded in the dark with the darts trying to just throw them and land a customer. It just happens, and sometimes it doesn't. So who I have with me today is, I would say, the queen bee of marketing, queen bee of just high traffic marketing. And many of you know who she is. I'm going to bring her on. And if you're not familiar, here's who she is. Okay, it is none other than Mrs. Cheryl Coco, VP of Nowsite Marketing. How you doing?
Good. That's my best friend right there.
We are like best friends, and she just dropped a bomb on us. And I'm going to let her elaborate because I know Cheryl, and I know her working with Justin and Nowsite. When she introduces something, it's usually earth shattering. So, Coco, how are we going to help people who can't sell?
So, Mel, I love you, by the way, but thank you for having me, and super excited to be here. Look, part of prospecting is understanding your prospect, right? So a lot of times when we try to get to know a prospect or create the relationship inside of this business, it can take a long time, right? We have to get to know them, talk to them, find out all the things that they like, and learn to speak with someone in their language. You mirror somebody when you prospect. It's a fact. The better prospector you are, the better you are at mirroring. Well, part of understanding and mirroring that prospect is understanding their personality type, where they're from, what they like, what their hobbies are, what their interests are, so that you can speak on their level. It would be something if I talk to Melvin about, I don't know, this lipstick. Is it going to be as engaging as if I talk to Mel about marketing, which is a passion of his and a love of his? If I talk to Mel about macaroni and cheese and barbecue, we'd be down for days. Mel, you know how I feel about that potato salad, right?
Oh, yeah.
Don't put flavors in it. I'm just saying. But really, you got to get to know who you're speaking with. And that's a part of it. So building a prospecting profile or a report on someone that you can use in order to speak with that person in a better fashion, to get to know them, to understand their likes and interests, can put you way ahead of the game. So if I have somebody like my friend Melly Mel, what if I could tell you every single thing that he's interested in, where he lives, what his hobbies are, what he likes to invest in, and more? And what if I could tell you all of his personality traits, his behaviors, what sets him off and excites him, what makes him hold back, how I can speak with him better? Do I ask him for an appointment? Do I ask him for the sale right away? Do I just get into his face and tell him, this is what we got, we got it going on now? Or do I spend time giving him the details of everything inside of that business? People are different, so we need to learn to talk to our prospects differently. We did a training this morning where I asked people their biggest takeaway from an event. And I'm telling you, you can all be at the same experience, but everyone shares something different that they took away from. So you need to understand how to speak to a prospect and know what ignites them, what's going to get them excited, so that you can make that sale and speak in their language. And that's what we have. Full page, like 3-page reports on people with scripts to tell you, say this, don't do this. Sometimes more valuable than the say this, right? Or where they're from, so that you can speak to them. So I think that this is a complete game changer for anybody in the industry. And as we watch the process of network marketing in this industry, really, the strategy has not changed, but our process can get better. And every technological advancement that has come into play, from party plans to cassette tapes to DVDs to VHS tapes, everything creates a boom inside of this industry. Economics plays a direct correlation to network marketing, and technology plays a direct correlation to the boom in network marketing. So what we have here, I believe, will spark a big boom inside of the industry. Woo, that was a lot to say, but I love you.
So really, honestly, and Coco being in the marketing field, and this is obviously this is a bomb. So what I want to do is I want to kind of get the reaction to the rest of the field. And, she always has surprises. And when she was showing this, they did a profile on Kawan, and it was absolutely like nuts. So let me add some people in really quick. And we have our little panel here. And there we go. So this is our panel. And I want to be respectful of Coco's time because I know she has to go back and continue to develop this. But what I gather from this is we have in NowSite a tool that will build a buying profile. It's like getting the answers to a test and having a cheat sheet. So, I mean, what I'm gathering is we're going to know not what people need, but literally from their profile, I'm saying this correctly, we're going to understand what they want, and more people will buy from you if you can sell them what they need, but they understand you understand what they want. Am I correct in saying that? So reactions from what you guys saw.
Hey, I'll go first. I'm ladies first, This, I'm still digesting everything. This was such a game changer to hear how it's not only to help my business, is to help my team, is to help other entrepreneurs, other network marketers, anything you're doing online, offline. I mean, I can just go on and on. And this is truly, I'm so excited to learn and to hear how this insight is going to help. I'm going to learn these prospecting tools. I'm going to learn how to prospect and how to grow this. This is just such a game changer. Like I said, I'm still digesting everything. And I know that this is just going to take off. It's so important for us to know our prospects. How are we to get them from being a prospect to the next step? So I'm super excited about this game changer that we just heard today.
I think it's absolutely
awesome.
I think it's a game changer because it gives us an unfair advantage. We know our prospects. We know what to say and what not to say. We know beforehand, so you don't say the wrong thing. I think this is going to be great. I'm loving this.
Eric, your thoughts?
I would say I agree because I'm still trying to process it in the sense of like, who can this not benefit? Like I have yet to think of somebody that this would not benefit for, either your small business entrepreneur or your small business owner. Honestly, I don't know who could not benefit from this.
So what I did was I took some notes. I wrote them down here, and I'll have maybe Cheryl kind of comment on this. But can we pretty much safely say that with this tool, we cannot look at people as just customers and prospects? We have to look at them as decision makers. The reason why I say that is because when she read the profile on Kawan, you saw all of the decisions that he made to buy a house or to market, to move his income. So here's the questions that I wrote down when I was watching this tool, and I just did this, and this is a whole nother avenue. So here's what I want to ask you. What goes on in your decision makers' heads when they're making a buying decision? We don't know that. This is power that no one else has. So why is it so hard to make a sale? Is there an easier way to do it? All right, we got that answer. And what do decision makers, we're not saying customers, what do decision makers really want? Now, why am I using the word decision makers? Because that is what you have in front of you. They can decide yes, or they can decide no. And I think because of this tool that Coco and Justin has developed, and Coco really puts this in the field, I think we now can look at customers in a way that we never looked at them before. No one has ever said in marketing or ever referred to their customer prospect as a decision maker until now. And that was made possible by the technology that Coco and Justin introduced us today. Can I be correct in saying that? Are they decision makers?
That was brilliant. They're absolutely decision makers. Can I just say we all have glasses on? But
We're all nerds.
we're all nerds. We have to recognize people for who they are. You want somebody to make a decision on the other end of a conversation. So how do you appeal to the decision maker? You're finally inside the head of somebody else. We hear Melvin, E, Sherry, Michael, right? They all know Kawan. We all know Kawan, right? We all know Kawan well. It's very fun, almost shocking to see. But when you were having that profile read to you, weren't you like, holy cannoli? Like, I know all, like, right down to the vegetarian thing was kind of crazy, right? Like, that he's into health and fitness. It was so good. It was my favorite part. I'll ask y'all, but my favorite part was just his face. Did y'all see his face? His face was staring.
Yeah, his face is priceless. It was extremely priceless.
Right?
So I made some more notes, and I'll share this with you guys. So what we have, honestly, is, and I was doing this to make a video, but we have the power that everyone else wanted, and they've never seen it or touched it, right? And what we have to know is what's going on under the surface of our buyers. We have no idea. But guess what? When Cheryl can actually tell Kawan about himself, what did she just do? She just built trust. This man trusts her. Are you not going to trust someone that can tell you about yourself?
Yeah. It's great.
That's ultimate. This is an amazing tool, and we're going to probably use it for some diabolical purposes too.
Hey, I do have to run, but I wanted to say thank you for inviting me, giving me the opportunity to share. And I love you guys. I do. E, I wish I could hug you right now. Sherry, Michael Pendleton, I can't even hug you. I would be smacking you.
We love you too, Cheryl.
No, you're my bestest friend on the planet.
Yep, we all love Cheryl. Oh, thank you for hopping on.
For sure. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, thank you, Cheryl. So now let's continue this conversation.
Hey, Melvin, when they were reading a profile, and we're talking about getting to know our person who's going to make a decision whether they want to do business with us or not, and just having something that we can relate to them. If I was a vegan and Kawan's a vegan, and we can talk about that, that's also going to bring down the levels that it makes it more personal. And I like the question, or that how he handles his team. How is the best to approach him? And because we do know him and we work with him on a daily basis, that's just one profile that we got a chance to look at. I can't wait to see what my profile is going to be. And it was so spot on. I've never seen anything that's so spot on, and that I can go to him and say, hey, I know you like this. I see what you've done here. I know you're an author. And just to have a conversation that's the decision maker will be very impressed that, wow, this person has really either done their homework, or they're really, how do they know so much about me? So this is going to be a true game changer. I'm just super excited about it.
Wow. Your reactions, Eric? What did you think about seeing this, Eric? What was some of the thoughts that going through your head?
So I'm thinking the whole idea behind it since the very beginning, right? Because we had a little taste of it in the beginning. We'd like to see what kind of social media platforms our prospects were on, so that we could follow them and friend them, and basically kind of get a little feel for who they are that way. But now this comes along. Oh yeah, there's no way. I mean, just the fact that from people that I know that are in the solar industry or real estate industry, right? You know, if you're a renter and I find out that you're a renter, hello, I can start pitching you, you know, if you want to buy a home, if you have a home, if you are a homeowner, and I know that you're a homeowner, you know, from the solar standpoint of it, hey, why not? Let's talk about solar now. Now that I know that you're a homeowner, you know, so yeah, it's everything is coming into connecting perfectly.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I see a lot of people have commented on this, and one of the things that I really saw from this tool, in just the real time reaction, and we wanted to do a reaction after they showed it to us because we didn't have a chance to react to it. We just saw it, and they did one on Kawan, which was phenomenal, and his face literally was like, he was shocked, and it tells you he's a vegan and everything. So one of the things that I know that we can do with this tool is we're going to be able to dig into the surface of our customers, because a lot of times the things that they need are on the surface. That doesn't keep them. What they want keeps them, right? Why are we here in Nowsite? Because we want to be here, not because we need to be here. So our wants take over our needs. So we can literally now peel back the layers of our customers, get into the surface of why they're here before we even talk to them. And how is it, like if I call Michael and I said, hey, Mike, how you doing? And I have the perfect way to approach him. That's going to change the game for a lot of people, because a lot of people fail at the calls. They're trying to do scripts. Everyone doesn't fit a script. It's cookie cutter. So now you have at least some type of warning or some type of insight, what they call it, on how best to talk to your customer and to talk to them about what they want. We all know from Kawan's profile, he's vegan. He just bought a house. He makes a lot of money. So from that, what can we tell that Kawan wants? I know what he don't want. He don't want no meat. And he doesn't want anything cheap. So when you make a presentation to someone of that nature, then you got to be prepared. And, a lot of times Kawan seen offers that came to him and he just, and he's a very particular person when it comes down to what he wants to do. Because again, if he's going to do it, he's going to do it big. So that is the approach that you got to take to him. An elevator pitch is not going to work with Kawan. And Serena said it best, those elevator pitches are going to the top floor now. So
and
awesome.
that level of familiarity that tears down that wall of resistance, and you build a relationship right there. I'm going to do business with someone that knows that much about me.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I know them now. They know me. We're friends. I'm going to do business with them.
Oh yeah. Yep. And so to sum it up, pretty much to unpack it, what you're going to get, folks, is they have a special. So if you have been struggling with your business, you're not getting customers, or you're having a disconnect, or you don't know what to say, or things are out of whack, here basically is what happened. When you join Nowsite, not only are you going to get a feature-rich website that you can have that's going to blow your business out the water, not only are you going to get text messages, not only are you going to get emails, which, by the way, I've had an 80% opt-in rate. Not only are you going to have services, so if you don't want to build nothing, if you say, look, I don't want to build nothing, I just want to sit here and let somebody do it for me, they'll do it for you. But now the list of people in your phone, you know exactly how much they're worth. The people you're on their list, you know how much they're worth. You can know somebody is a bum. You can know somebody is balling. So how many people would like to have that type of insight in their business now? Everybody would. So this is going to be awesome. I mean, I think that, from hearing from everyone, and Michael Pennant, I got to ask you this because you're up in the DC area, the fastest moving area possibly. And you always wanted to tap into customers that are in your backyard. But it's like, okay, with so many diverse type of customers, how do I know which ones are which? Well, see, now with this tool, you tap into leads that are in your area, and you live in an area where there's a lot of high price homes, professional sports teams, Now talk about getting the ideal customer. If you want a customer with money, then you're in the right area where you're surrounded by those higher incomes.
That is so true. And what does it take? An email and or a phone number to get all that information?
Email and phone number.
My mind is going crazy just thinking about how I'm going to work this thing.
Yep. Yeah. And then Sherry, how about you? I mean, if you want to connect with, let's say Sherry is feeling girl power, so she wants to build a, get some women power. How can she use this to her business? How can she break down? Because women are more emotional, but they also are what you see, what you get. So in order to really sell a woman, you're gonna have to. They're emotional. If they don't like you, they ain't gonna buy from you. So you got to determine what they like and what they don't like, because you can say the wrong thing. Like if a woman is small, you don't want to accidentally call her skinny, right? You want to say petite. So insights like these kind of give you personality types. And that's one thing I think they mentioned. So you get to know the personality type of that person.
And Melvin, you are so right. And that's so true of just even now of connecting with people, with women, with entrepreneurs, with small business owners. We have to make that connection first. But with this new platform coming on board, oh my goodness, that connection is going to happen faster. It's going to be more effective. I don't have to go through, hey, so you like apple or you like oranges? I'm already going to know that you are a cherry girl,
Yep.
And you got a daughter, you live a mile from me. Hey, you live a mile from me. Let's meet for coffee. The connections are, we don't even know. I'm just, Melvin, I just can't believe that I'm just getting past the event. I'm still on all of the features that we have in our fingertips. I'm still right there. And then when we have this awesome game changer that's going to help so many people, as you said, Melvin, people who are not getting leads, people who don't know what to say, scripts that don't fit my personality or your personality.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. So I'm so looking for it. And anyone who's seeing this, Melvin, seeing us here, want to know more about it. Oh my goodness. It's going to blow your mind, because we're speechless right now. And because we all know the potential of this, and it's all spinning in our heads, and we all have different ways that we're going to approach this. So, woo, hats off. Yeah. Hats off to this new, you got to get on. You just need to jump on before it launches, because you don't want to miss this.
Yeah, and one thing I want to add is, just the giving nature of this entire company. I mean, everyone is all one team. We actually had an event, if you didn't know, and at this event, we got to know each other, hug each other, meet each other's family. Some of people that have never met Kawan got to meet him. This is my second time meet him, and it's always, he's my, like I say, he's like my big brother. Like we always kind of converse and talk about things we're going to do for the team. And the good thing about meeting is, when you meet people, you see, like I said, with these profiles, you're seeing beyond the surface. You got to interact with him, see him dance, and meet his lovely wife and meet his beautiful daughter. And it was just amazing. And then at this announcement, we got to talk about this. And again, I got to meet Sherry, which is awesome. Meet Mr. Pendleton. I got to meet Eric and his kids. And I can tell you, man, Eric, your son can eat, bro. I mean, he took that steak out like it was a cracker. I said, Greg. So you get to see things like that.
Hey, how you like that $45 steak you saw?
Yeah.
$45?
Look, you got to have about 5 streams of income just to feed him, because that dude was going to town. And then, getting with Kawan, and, we're going to try to put something together that everyone can use, a good presentation. And so we're going to start up building the Now Site family. And we've been working on building the business, but we're going to switch this, and we're going to now build the family, because there are people out there that are struggling. They don't have the right system. They don't know how to make the right system. They're paying a monthly fee for something that they don't even know how to use. And they're just doing it because that's all they feel like that's out there. But with NowSite, we have classes, we have support, we have help. And so we're going to start doing presentations so we can be more visible. And, I talked to Kawan about it, and he's 100% on board. So, we're just one big family. So if you come aboard on any one of us, just know that you have family and know that you got the best tools. And think about it. How many times can you get the CEO or the vice president of marketing just to come on a Zoom after, or come on a live after she does a live? So that speaks to how much they care about us and how awesome that they are. So I'm just happy to be a part of all this, this amazing family. And, Jane, I got to meet her, and Diana, family first. And so Serena, and so many amazing, amazing people too. So
I want to add this to the plate here, but
yes, sir.
If you get a customer, their profile, and you just don't mesh with that kind of a person, why not, as a leader, hand that particular customer profile over to one of your team members and be like, hey, I think you'd be really great at talking with this particular customer better than me. So I'm just going to hand you over this customer, and you work them, and you prospect them, and you close them. I mean,
yep.
The whole thing that's going on in my mind right now is like, help each one teach one. Like, just let's break it down for people, make it easier.
Yeah,
that's a perfect example, Eric. Awesome, very good. So as you see, he's even thinking about, to tell you how given everyone is. Eric was like, you know what? Hey, if we don't match, hey, let's give a lead away to our team. Let's give somebody away to someone else that can close them. So again, it's all love in this team, man. It's a whole different vibe. It's a whole different feeling. And, and I even had to come on this at the last minute. So thank you guys for getting on the last minute. Cause when you try to get, kind of wanted to have our reaction with what we saw. And I know we saw Kawan and Laura and Cheryl, which is great, but it's like, there's so much reaction. There's so much that needs to be broken down there. And we just really didn't have the time frame to do it. And we need the reaction, not only of people who are successful like Kawan, Laura, and Cheryl and Justin, but we need the reaction of people that you guys talk to every day in the field. And that's why I wanted to open this dialogue and just kind of get everyone's reaction and let you know what us in the field are thinking about and how it's going to change our lives and interpret it. Because you guys have so many ideas, and I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do with this.
I just can't wait to digest that and bring it to people. Share this platform. It's so much, and it's so beneficial, and just the reaction that new small business owners and entrepreneurs and network marketers that have came on board in the last 30 days, their reactions to this platform is priceless. They said, I've been looking for this. I was looking for a way to brand myself. I was looking for a way to not just send my affiliate link out there. Oh, you have tools? Oh, you mean I get access to Melvin? I get access to Kawan. I get access to everything that you all are using to 10x your online business. And that's the connection that everybody wants to stand. We have to stand out from the crowd, right? It's a lot of network marketers. It's a lot of people do what we do, but just teaming up with our team and teaming up with this all-in-one marketing platform, I mean, it gets better and better and better. And that it's not a sale, Melvin and Michael. And it's not, when people see, they say, how'd you do that? I says, oh, I use this. Well, how'd you do that? Oh, I got that too. And when people see how, as I say, if you can copy and paste and drag and drop, then you definitely want to get this all-in-one marketing platform, because that's all it takes. That's all it takes. So I'm just excited that it's steady evolving, steady growing, steady being innovative. I mean, I got to go back and watch the replay again, because I'm going to be looking at it in my eyes now and taking my own notes of how I can better help my team, help my business grow, you know, and help others to get on board with this system. Systems work, guys. Systems work. We just got to work the system.
And I think we need to just let everybody know we're not trying to take you from whatever you're doing. Your value is what you're doing. This will just enhance it. Whatever business you're in, whether you're selling health and wellness, whatever you're selling, this is just going to enhance it. So stay where you're at. That's where you're best at. But use this system to promote it. Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, so again, these are all just, reactions, and this wasn't rehearsed. Literally, I just threw a link out there. I was like, hey y'all, let's jump on and react. And sure was like, I remember going to be, sure was like, but you got to give us some time. And, you know, me, I sometimes I am very, very sporadic. You know, I sometimes we do our best when we still have the residual feeling left. And this is a reaction of what we saw. So, and sometimes, you know, I don't know. And you got to get that feeling. And I think, you know, these are all genuine reactions of everything you're reading here, of how people are liking this, how they love it. And you know, I had to, you know, catch Cheryl when I can, because, you know, y'all know she stayed busy. She got about probably 80 more Zooms, and she got Zooms within breakout rooms within Zooms. And so we wanted to just kind of hear from her, have a reaction, and just kind of form that family front. And I think Kawan's going to do another Zoom or another live coming up in the next few minutes or next hour and 30 minutes, and definitely give his interpretation of how he felt when this was done. I mean, because that's the part that you really want to hear. Like, for a person that had this done on them, what was their reaction? Like, what was his reaction? I think that's going to be gold when you hear it. And so, yeah, we're enhancing our business options. We're all blessed, and we're still coming off the high from Nerdstock. And Nerdstock was awesome. I think we have so many pictures to share, and Kawan even hired a professional photographer and videographer to record this event. And that was just awesome. So we're going to have some really, really high class, high quality footage. So I can't wait to, you know, break all that down. But anyone else have anything else to say? Well, we got to get to work and let everybody know about this, right?
Right.
You know it.
Melvin, I just appreciate you sharing this, being part of this panel with you, and Michael and Eric. You know, we're a team. We're a great team. We help each other. And I'm just so glad to be a part of this. And I am super excited. You know, at first I'm thinking, oh, it's summer. I'm going on vacation, relaxing. Oh, no, vacation. Go wait. You know, got to get this going.
Hey, look, I'm still in Texas. I haven't left yet. I'm still on vacation.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Yeah, enjoy it. Because you got family down there, right, Mike?
Yeah, I'm at family right now.
Oh, wow. Wow. So, folks, look, with that said, you know, the takeaway from this, if you don't have NowSight, you should get it. Number one, we are a family. We're willing to help you. We're willing to work with you. We're transparent. You're not working for people that you don't know. We go live all the time. And not only do you have the family part, you have the part where you have technology that is ever growing. And we actually mean something to this company, because if we didn't mean anything, most companies stop development and just say, okay, I'm just going to make some money. So, you know, I'm going to definitely, make sure that we are, transparent in front of you guys. And like I said, Kawan is on right now, so I'm going to go check out his live and comment on his and just get his reaction. So, folks, you can head on over to Kawan's page and check him out.
All right.
See y'all later. Peace.
Later.